closely. This man spent $100. He bought a shipping container online. Unexpectedly, after his modifications, it turned into a beautifully designed studio. When the studio was completed, the entire village was amazed. They praised the man as a genius. It turns out the man was a top student in industrial design at university. After graduation, he didn't move to a big city. Instead, he chose to return to the countryside. He started a business with his girlfriend. When his parents found out, they were very angry. They scolded him for giving up the advantages of a big city. They believed there was no future in the countryside, but the man didn't care. He stuck to his ideas. His girlfriend gave him her savings. She used it as his startup capital. She also helped him build the studio. First, he used foam glue and foam boards. He glued them to the walls and roof. This was to insulate against external temperatures. Next, he built the door frame with wooden boards. He left gaps in the middle of the boards. This way, even if the wood expanded or contracted, it wouldn't damage the glass door. After installing the glass door, the interior space became brighter. He cleaned the glass. He started installing drywall. He carefully used screws. He fixed the drywall to the container. Each screw was the perfect length. His girlfriend helped him. They installed the drywall together. They used plastic strips to seal the gaps. After a short break, he continued applying putty. He first filled the screw holes. Then he filled the gaps between each drywall panel. To prevent future cracking, he taped each gap. This made the walls smooth. He then sanded the walls clean. He started drilling holes in the container. This was to prepare for installing exhaust fans. He applied glue around the vents. This helped prevent rainwater from seeping in. He then tested the electrical connections. Everything worked perfectly. He continued drilling holes in the container. He drilled 2 air holes at the bottom. He filled the gaps with foam sealant. Next, he laid oil paper on the ground. This was to prevent paint from staining the floor. He mixed a bucket of gray paint. He started painting the walls and roof. To make it more striking, he used tape to create a line. He painted the lower part with dark gray paint. He then installed the workbench. Stable triangular brackets were key. The floor needed 2 very sturdy supports. These 2 disc-shaped supports were the most important. He even printed his custom logo on them. At this point, the basic version of the studio was complete. The most important part was the electrical system. It needed to be designed and installed properly. But the man was a skilled craftsman. He was very experienced with wiring. He installed each cable perfectly. He was sweating profusely. To finish the project quickly, he worked through the night. Finally, he installed a 1.5-ton air conditioner. The studio was now complete. The exterior looked simple and elegant. The interior was fully equipped. The man could now work comfortably.